Hey everyone, in today's video I'm going to be talking about being social and why it's the number one thing that you should be doing with your life. I don't know about number one necessarily, but it's just something important every time you go out. I make it a goal of mine to try and talk to at least 5 strangers every day, just to sort of increase the social flow, and it makes you just all around a happier person. So I know that, so yesterday I was at the gym I go to, there's not too many people. Sometimes I walked in there was really only like 2 or 3 people in there. But I ended up just having a conversation with this one guy just because it was really hot. And I was like, yeah, man, like I was just sweating balls in the gym. And then he mentioned something about like where he was from. And then basically we started talking for a little bit. And then eventually, ended up having a conversation with this guy for nearly 2 to 3 hours, just about various things. This guy's from a different walk of life from me. He's a fair bit older than me, but like I think he was maybe like 40, and I'm 24. So like he was, anyways, much older than me, but we still had a fair bit in common. And then it was actually pretty funny because we started talking about entrepreneurship as well. I don't really know how. And it turns out this guy was like in the process of becoming like an entrepreneur. He had his own business and stuff. I was like, wow, this guy's sick. And he's like, yeah, man, like I only discovered it like a couple of years ago. He said, but I'm here now. And I said, yeah, look, I'm in the process of getting there. I said, I don't really like my current job and it's not fulfilling and I want to do something else. And he was like, mate, the fact that you know this stuff at like 24 is already like amazing. He's like, I didn't know that when I was 24. And he's like, you're a step ahead of a lot of other people. He said, I can tell that you're very ambitious and I can tell that you really want this and you really want to make your life better and improve. And then, basically when we did that, he was like, wow, this guy's, like I was impressed because I was like, I would have never picked that. And I think we ended up talking for all up maybe like 2 to 3 hours, like around the workouts that we were doing. I think he was doing like mostly cardio, and then obviously I was just training legs yesterday. But I remember like, I suppose like I would have maybe judged the book by its cover originally, not really knowing where this guy's from or what he's doing. And I might have judged that and gone, oh yeah, you know, maybe this is not worth talking to this guy. Who knows? But again, that would have been just tricks playing in my head. And then even then, 2 other guys walked into the gym after that. And then we had a conversation with them, and there was these 4 guys in the gym, all just being super social the whole time. And it was awesome. Like, it just felt awesome. The amount of times I've been to the gym and everyone's just there, straight face, not a smile on their face, not saying a fucking word. And I'm like, this is depressing. Like, whereas like this guy, anyways, I got his contact number. I don't know if I'll actually talk to him later. I'll have to see. But it was just good to have an interaction like that, and good to have that. And honestly, I can say that, but the best times that I've ever had, like social interactions with people, have been out of the blue, just like on public transport or in public areas and things like that. And then you end up finding someone who ends up being a really good mentor and potentially a really good friend in the future, which is why it's important to just talk to anyone that you meet, you know, regardless of the outcome. Like, you're not there for the outcome, you're there because you want to actually talk to them, and you're there because, you know, you want to be social. So next time you see a person that you're, you know, tossing up whether you want to talk to them or not, just go talk to them and find out, because chances are, even if like your interaction is bad or whatever, you stutter and you forget your words, like they're not going to remember that interaction, and you're probably not going to remember it either. Give it a few more days, a few more interactions, and you're literally going to forget it. And they're literally not going to remember it either. So yeah, just go talk to people.